everyone, it's Casey from Lane Small Business Development Center, and today we are visiting Carte Blanche, a caterer in Eugene. And the owner, Mark, is also the owner of Soup Nation, a soup place in downtown Eugene. So today he's going to show us around. He's going to be at Food Scene Eugene, which is coming up on May 6th. So please come see us there. I saw you guys at Chef's Night Out. How did that go for you?
Chef's Night Out is always great. This is our 4th year, I think, doing it. In the past, we've done it as both Soup Nation, which is my soup-centric cafe down there on by Fifth Street Market, and in the subsequent years that we've done that as Carte Blanche Caterers, the other business. And this year, coming on off the heels of our vegetarian Best Bite win last year, we entered it again as Carte Blanche Caterers, doing both a savory and a vegetarian savory as well. It was great. It was really well attended. We were right on the floor of the lobby. It's a huge amount of exposure, a great benefit for Food for Lane County, who we've done multiple events for in terms of benefits, and just really enjoyed ourselves. I took my entire crew out there, and we each were able to trade off and get a chance to go cruise around and see what other people were doing. And of course, while it's not much of a night off per se for chefs, it's still a good opportunity for networking and meeting people who you may or may not necessarily come into contact with.
Did you taste anything interesting that night?
Other than what we made? Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Shout out anybody?
Oh, I really enjoy, there's so many people to, give props to. Sean over at King Estate, did an amazing job as always. The folks at Party downtown had a really great bite. And just Cafe Soraya, who actually won People's Choice, or I believe actually the best overall bite, the Mike West Award. They always do great work as well.
So with the Food Scene Eugene coming up, what are you excited about?
We did it last year, which was the first year for Food Scene Eugene. I thought it was a really great event. It had the chef's competition. It had, of course, all of the folks from LCC doing their thing out there for the hospitality and culinary program side. And I just liked the way it was set up. I thought it was very well organized. I'm hoping to have even more people there this year. And of course, we come to play when we show up as Carte Blanche or Soup Nation. We want to be able to
do something creative at each of these events, or do you do the same thing? Or
no, we always like to challenge ourselves. I mean, Carte Blanche in itself just means blank slate, and that's something that or discretionary power, and that's something that we like to be able to do to not only entertain ourselves, but of course advance ourselves culinarily, but also kind of show all of our creative side and try to be able to produce things that we think people might enjoy.
So you don't have any ideas yet what you might be doing for Food Scene? Is it a secret?
Well, there's a couple of different things. We've been playing around with a bunch of different vegan ideas, just because we find that, especially with Soup Nation, that there's so much necessity out there and so much interest. And while nobody who works in our kitchen is vegan per se, it's a whole new challenge just in terms of being able to come up with and utilize what on the surface may be something that folks are familiar with, but engage in completely new techniques in order for like a bite presentation.
Okay, so then Lane SPD is sponsoring your table. How else have they helped you out in the past or currently?
The SBDC is an organization where if I would have known what I know now about it when I first got into business in '97, I probably would have been retired by now. It's been a great organization, so much so that I completed personally 2 of the 3 years of the program, and honestly didn't go to the 3rd year simply because as a result of all that information and being able to employ some of those things that I learned, our business just got busier and busier and required my attention more directly, and I just couldn't simply attend myself. However, currently I've signed up 2 of my staff to go and in with Gary Smith's class, and they've both enjoyed it, and it's an opportunity for them to go and engage with the SBDC and Gary and learn, you know, and become more engaged in what it takes to run a business and how much they can actually apply it to whether they're going to be continuing to work with us, which of course they are, and or going forward, you know, in their lives and wanting to work for themselves.
Great, thanks Mark. We can't wait to see you guys at Food Scene.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, so what are we looking at?
So we have our house smoked salmon chowder with our cafe bread that we bake daily. This is all featured over at Soup Nation, as well as catering through Carte Blanche caterers. It's got red potatoes, coho salmon that we get from Newman's. We smoke it all in-house here, nice and creamy, delicious.
So I was told there was a brownie left for me, so let's try it. So good. What kind of brownie was this?
Just a like a chocolate fudge.
Brownies are my favorite. Thanks for watching, everybody.